Today we have a special opportunity to replace the seatbelts in this 2022 Shelby GT500 Heritage Edition in Brittany Blue. This is a local customer's car. They reached out to us to help them out. So we decided to make a how-to video from the first step to the last step so you can do it at home yourself. We're gonna show you everything you're gonna need to do with every tool that you're gonna need and what to expect as you're going through the process. And then we'll show you the final product. Huge shout out to our friends at CC Detailing Services in Agawam for letting us use their space. If you need your car detailed, get it done at the best place in Agawam. Ford mated this machine with a 5.2-liter V8 supercharged motor pushing out 760 horsepower, large Brembo brakes for large stopping power. Unfortunately, they forgot to include some nice, pretty seat belts, and they gave our customer black, boring, nothing so special. And we're gonna help our customer out by getting the seat belts to match the body paint. Step 1, roll down the windows in case you need to get access to your car or you accidentally lock it up. Step 2, move out those power seats because you're gonna want them out of your way when you're pulling out body panels. So normally I would move this power seat forward and then go disconnect the battery. But in this case, when this seat is gonna be in the way of removing this panel. So first we're gonna remove this panel, move the power seat forward, and then go disconnect our battery. Once that's all done, disconnect your battery. To disconnect your battery, you're gonna need to remove the cover under the engine bay for the battery. There are 3 plastic retainers you gotta pop off. You can use either a common flathead or a little pick like this. We had these removed ahead of time. So traditionally in cars like this, these back seats just pop up. On this car, there's a, look, if you slide your hand right in here, there's a big enough gap for any set of fingers, and you push on a button and it comes up. Very nice. I like that. That is awesome. So what you can do for ease of removal of the panels and ease of reinstalling the panels is you can quickly and easily remove these back seats. It's only one nut holding it in place, and then it slides in on this pin, and it slides in and off of this pin. So I'm going to show you right now. Lock it. So 4 bolts to remove for the rear seat belt. This upper bracket, the one holding the seat belt, and the one down below holding the bottom anchor. You have to put the webbing through this plastic trim. You gotta be very careful when you're shipping these in. You gotta wrap it up really nice, probably use some bubble wrap or extra newspaper or whatever you have so that these don't get damaged. Tucked away behind this floor carpet is our pre-tensioner tube. Now, there's one last bolt left. That's the upper anchor mount, and it's hiding behind this plastic, which we can use a slotted driver, small slotted driver. Holding this in, just pop it off like that. We can leave this like this. If you're shipping these seatbelts into us, we highly recommend that you remove this tough metal washer. I know it's holding it in place, but save these. Save all of the bolts that you took off your seatbelt. Save them at home. You don't want them lost, destroyed, or whatever you have in the process of shipping. Having done one side, I would recommend highly that you start with the outside bolt. This way when you're undoing it, the retainer washer comes out with it. It doesn't hold it. If you do this side first, so you need to go to this side, it'll push this whole bracket up against this plastic and then you can't get anything out. You do this one first by prying this bracket up a little bit, drop the retaining washer, save it, and then go to this side and do the same thing. On this side, there is a L hook keeping the bracket to the chassis of the car. So we recommend start with this, go to this one, and then the bottom bolt to finish it off. So you got your seatbelts back, re-webbed in the custom color that you wanted. It's gonna look something like this. When you take it out of your box, you're gonna unroll it, and there's a special zip tie there holding the webbing pulled out a little bit for ease of installation. Because if your seatbelt goes in too far, then your upper anchor doesn't reach properly because it's locked up, and until you get it just the right position, and then position of the roll inside and the position of the seatbelt, it's not gonna unlock for you. So it's gonna be a lot easier if you leave that zip tie alone. When you're finished installing, mounting all the upper anchors, lower anchors, and all the things that you need to secure, then cut that zip tie. Final step is to put our rear bench in. So it's gonna slide in like this.